Hello. Konnichiwa, minasan. Oh my god. New Pathologic 3 demo? Dude. Bro. This is gonna be good. I'm so excited. Hello, Hunter. Welcome to the stream. Apparently this is gonna be like a section from like the start of the game. I don't know if the quarantine demo was like, I don't know if that's gonna be like a later section of the game or if that was just like a proof of concept or whatever, but this is supposed to be like specifically like the first section of the game. I'm not gonna meow for you. You're gonna have to donate to my Patreon to see that. Yeah. Unfortunately. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, calm down. It's not like I've been, waiting for this for fucking 6 years now. Oh my god. January 9th, guys! Oh my god. I don't need you here. You can leave if you want. I mean, I don't have a gun to your head or anything. You're your own person. Free to watch whatever you want. I'm just here if you want to watch me. Okay, so oh shit. I actually have a story to tell you guys. Well, you're not gonna get it unless you pay me. Sorry. Okay, so I was on my way to school today. I'm really close to my campus, so I just walk there. There's like this really beautiful path that like takes you through this park. It's awesome. And there was like, I was on my walk, and it's not really that rural of an area. We're kind of close to the mountains, but we're still like maybe 10 minutes from downtown. So like not that rural, but still kind of little rural. Patreon blocked in your country? Well, too bad then. You can actually, I don't know if I have like YouTube memberships set up, so maybe I should do that. But anyways, I was on my walk and I saw like, I was just turning the corner as usual, and I saw there's this sort of hill to the left of the path that I take, and there was maybe 15 like elk on the hill and like on the sidewalk where I was walking. It was crazy. Let me see if I can show you guys some pictures. Because I did take some pictures, but my phone has a shitty camera. So, but I do have pictures. So, I'm gonna see if I can show you guys those. It was fucking nuts. I was like, on the day Pathologic 3 demo releases, this has to like mean something, right? All right, let me see here. What are the best ones? Yeah, they were all like fucking chilling on this hill. It was nuts. I'll have to send it to myself real fast. Also, I am using my headset mic. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but I moved recently to be closer to my school, and I don't know what happened to my old microphone. So I'm gonna have to look for that one of these days. Okay, let me see if I can. Let me just download all of these. Yeah, how have you guys been doing? It's getting kind of colder out here in this part of the world. In the good old US of A. You know, the leaves are starting to turn, and it's generally very pretty out. You know? It's a good day to be alive. Okay, let me see if I can pull these up. Image. This is what I saw. That's fucking crazy. This, you just imagine you're walking, you know, on the sidewalk and you see this in front of you. My phone has a really bad quality, so. But yeah, it's fucking nuts. Holy shit. So there's one picture. I had to like cross, there's like a river in between me and them now. I had to like cross over to not disturb them because they were literally on the sidewalk. Let's see here. There's a big guy with horns. The male. Protecting everyone. It was really cool. I have two more. This was when I was on my way back from my class. They moved over to the left a little bit, and they're all just kind of chilling. They're just laying down on the hill here. There's the male right there. Yeah, crazy. It was so cool. Fucking surreal. Okay, how do I delete this now? I can hide it, but I can't delete it. Remove. Are you sure you want to remove deer? Yes. Yeah, so that's cool. I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'll be right back. Yeah, so Pathologic 3. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I don't really have anything else to say other than, you know, I'm a huge Pathologic fan. Learned about it from the H Bomber Guy video, so okay, maybe I'm not, you know, the realest of fans, but, you know, I did see his video on it, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch this because I want to play it. I want to play it so bad. So I did. I played Pathologic HD, and then I played Pathologic 2, and I was like, oh my god, it's so good. And now we're playing Pathologic 3, and it's gonna be really good. Yeah, we don't really have anyone here, 2 viewers, it says, so might as well just hop right into it. This will be, you know, a VOD as always once the stream is over, so you know, anyone can watch me nerd out about Pathologic 3. Alright, I think we're gonna hop in. Ugh, I'm all ready. Went to the bathroom, got my water. Maybe I need more. No, I'm good. Had my lunch right before this, so my mouth might be a little sticky. I'll try to keep the gross mouth noises to a minimum. I don't know if I can... I want you guys to be able to hear me okay, but I don't want to move my microphone too far away, because then I'll be too quiet. But yeah, this full game comes out January 9th, which is, what, 6 days after my birthday? I'll count it as a delayed birthday present. Oh shit, dude. Oh, I'm so fucking excited. What a time to be alive. I remember, you know, we were thinking, you know, Pathologic 3 was never gonna happen. I was calling it Pathologic 3 as a joke. You know, I thought they would just make it as a Pathologic 2 DLC. But I get why they didn't. Cause you know, after Spy said this, who made Intravenous, it sort of made sense because, you know, the amount of people who are gonna buy a DLC versus like buy a fully new game is gonna be a lot less. So it makes sense to make it a DLC, right? Or not a DLC. It makes sense to make it its own new game. Because then you get it marketed and, you know, you get people interested and more people are going to play it than, you know, are going to buy a DLC. First of all, you have to already own the previous game. And, why does it automatically set the YouTube chat to top chat? Like, even for the streamer, it does that. Like, that's not useful at all. Alright, enough fucking around. Enough fucking around. Why don't we get into this? I'm done. Fucking sitting on my ass. And waiting for the Bachelor to fucking kick me when I'm down. You guys ready? Oh man, I'm ready. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let me take a look at the settings here. Let me make sure everything's on. VSync, yes. What? What is TAAU anti-aliasing? Fuck does that mean? Just make it SMA. Texture streaming budget? What the fuck? We're not gonna push the settings too much. I only have a 3070, which shouldn't be like a bad thing, but these days, you know, and Pathologic 2 ran not that good. So we're gonna keep everything, you know. We're gonna keep everything nice and easy here, you know. What the fuck is PCSS? Ambient occlusion, yes. We'll make volumetric gliding, yeah, blah blah blah. Maybe I should have done this before the stream. I always like to go through the settings before I play the game, so we're just gonna have to do that real fast. Motion blur. FOV, we'll see how that looks in game. How's the audio, by the way? Is it at a good volume? I have the game to minus 15 decibels. I hope you guys can, I hope it's balanced well. We'll find out. I'll get someone telling me, I can't hear you, or the game's too loud, or the game's too quiet, or whatever. I think it's at a good volume. Looks like it's slightly below my voice, so it should be fine. Okay, let's do it.
I'm Daniil Denkovsky,
Oh!
Bachelor of Medicine. My research into the limits of human life has brought me
A
renown.
persona butterfly. Dude, what the fuck is
Devoted
this?
all my energy and remarkable intellect to combating the greatest fear that binds humanity.
Wait, that goes towards the
The
fucking...
inevitability of imminent death.
I don't remember what that thing is. The mound? That goes towards the...
Seeking proof of my
thing.
theories, I traveled to a small, steep town to examine a person
Steep?
of phenomenal longevity.
That bull has
Simon
a
Kane.
fucking bird nest on
I
his
walked
head?
into a trap. The moment I arrived there, an unknown disease struck the town. It devoured the town like a wildfire.
It's just like a wraith.
Its contagion and lethality surpassed anything humanity had ever faced. And I became the only doctor standing in the way of this unprecedented pestilence.
Maybe the game is a little too loud. Let me, my mouse is locked. Hold on. Well, let me turn it down a little bit. Just a little bit. Ugh! Mind map. My thoughts, conclusions, deliberations. To see the events of a specific day, press its number on the circle. Are you serious? I barely stepped off the train and my things were immediately stolen. Okay. The joys of rural life. Without my tools, I'm useless. I must find the prototype in the microscope. They're vital. Prototype of what? Simon Kane, an alleged immortal, lives in this town. Understanding him is the only way to save my Thanatica. Are you chasing shadows again, Dankovsky? So I wonder if this is where the game is gonna like start, and not with like being in the capital like the demo. How do I? There it is. I say, a living, breathing person stepping off our train? Do you normally only get dead people? Why are you staring at me like a cow at a new gate? My luggage is being stolen in plain sight. As far as my career is concerned, I suppose I'm more on the far side of the grave than the near. But some may say that resurrection is not impossible. Okay, how pretentious? How pretentious are we? What kind of bachelor are we being today? Are we going pretentious or like kind of snarky? Let me think. What do we want to do? How's the stream holding up? What the fuck is this? Stream's bitrate is blah 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 higher than the recommended bitrate. It is? Oh, it's like wait, what? It's double the recommended bitrate? Okay, hold on. You guys got to tell me if the stream is like bad for you. Not that anyone's watching. Stream, nope. Output, video bitrate. Let's make it fucking 8,000. That's still 2,000 over the recommended, but it's not like double. Excellent condition. Okay. Why are you staring at me like a cow at a new gate? My luggage is being stolen in plain sight. Right. Do you city folk always take 20 trunks of shirts with you? Or do you manage to cut down to 10, sir? Doesn't matter how many I took with me if they're getting stolen within the first minute. 8. I thought to sit on at least one. Where can I find a constable? Who do I talk to about recovering my stolen property? Shirts? You dimwit, my equipment's in there. Do you even know what a microscope is? Let alone the one-of-a-kind anti-dispersion device prototype. You're a street sweeper. You're a street sweeper, as I can tell from your broom. Do you lot not live to wake up people early and twist urchins' ears? Help me catch them. Well, my shit's in there. Well, why didn't it make The kids disperse. It's an anti-dispersion. I mean, it's not far from that. It's not for that. Any more than a microscope is for hammering nails, which the children are probably already doing while we stand here talking. Unique anti-miasmic device for stopping the spread of tuberculosis. Groundbreaking work by a team of postgraduates. Aye, hammering nails is usually best done with a hammer. Says so right in the name. Are you going to help me catch the thieves or not, genius? It's just kids being kids. No need to be mean to them. Some kids, hardened criminals, couldn't make off with my luggage at such speed. What should I do? Thank them? Give them candy? I must get my luggage back. Losing my instruments is like losing my arms. Worse than losing my arms. I'm telling you. Hands off the kids. You're new here, fresh off the train. You're new in town. So watch yourself and heed our customs. No constable or patrolman will chase after children for you. No street sweeper neither. That is ridiculous. Because the kids have their own thing going. Their own empire, you see. I'm not going to mess with it. And if you find someone to do it for you, it's your funeral. Or rather theirs. Although they wouldn't get a funeral. The tower would simply break them. The tower. What tower? I don't believe myself in corporal punishment. And obviously, I'm not trying to get into a fight with 10-year-olds. Perhaps I could negotiate with them. If everyone timidly did as the proverbial Romans do, our Romes would still be murky forests, teeming with wolves and prejudice. Damn. What a line. Do we ask about the tower or not? What tower? The polyhedron. Well, that surely clears it up. You know what? If you need your shirt so badly, why don't you go looking for the tots that ran away with them? Just ask them nicely. These kids are like magpies. They'll trade your precious linens from the capital back in exchange for bits of colored glass, or even just a story. But whatever you do, don't hurt them. Not shirts, instruments! But I get the idea. I have plenty of stories to tell, but usually they involve vivisections. I suppose kids do like that sort of thing. Why would I have bits of glass? I just about have one on my watch face. I may have to waste time on this both literally and figuratively. Oh, you're so smart, Bachelor. Let's go, we hit 0 concurrent viewers. Oh. Say, is the capital a real place? I wish it wasn't. In a sense, of course, the capital is a myth. And that myth is the real capital, but the city does exist physically. What kind of a question is... You know, in a sense, of course, the capital is a myth, and that myth is the real capital, but the city does exist physically. Let's see if he can wrap his head around that. The Canes came from the capital and made our town, but no other real people have come from there ever since. So I was thinking perhaps Simon Kane simply made up the capital, along with everything else. Everything else? What else did he make up? What? Right, sure, and I'm just an actor he hired. In a small town like yours, a single individual's authority can grow to be all-encompassing. I assure you, though, Kane did not make up the capital. What do you mean? They made your town? No, never mind. Trunks first, Canes later. Have a nice day. Reasoning. Sometimes I need to take a step back from the moment and think logically through something, just like in real life. Oh my god. It helps me put pieces... It helps me put piece What? It helps me piece the picture together. Sure it does. My luggage left in such a state. Some suitcases are missing. This town gave me a warm welcome, didn't it? Street sweeper says no one here will help me find the missing items. How am I supposed to do research without tools? I'm speechless at the customs of the townfolk here. I'll have to handle this myself. Follow the thieves' trail of ripped suitcases. I might manage to recover something intact along the way. Without them, I might as well just catch the next train back. The most important thing is the microscope and the experimental prototype. Utopia. Such a serene place. If immortality exists in our country, it would be here. He mentioned the country! The country! Okay, so this does take place in a country. That's good, that's good. Locals treat children with a strange deference. I'll have to catch the thieves myself. New shoes may I introduce you to Station Mud. Okay. Okay, so I'm right there. Wait, that's not how that works. We came in through this road. Or through this fucking track. Hold on, let me take a drink of water. Oh, Jesus, the stream is so behind. Fuck. It says excellent condition. Stream is healthy. Stream health is excellent. It's like a full 30, maybe 20 seconds behind me. God, I shouldn't have had that fucking chicken right before streaming. My throat is all fucking sticky. I can't change stream latency mid-stream, I don't think. And whatever, who cares? Who gives a shit? It's fine, we're fine. Turn the sensitivity up slightly. The hell? Broop. Oh! Some objects can be useful. I can spot them easily if I concentrate. Disturbing thoughts. Some thoughts will affect your mental state. Shit! Just like in real life. Backwards, mindless, meaningless vandalism. Priceless medical texts gutted like fish, worse than stealing morphine. Just empty destruction by illiterate punks. You! What are you doing? Hey, eyes on us! The thief's seen us! The thief! Mr. Thief, are you for real? Say something in thief speak! What do you mean, Mr. Thief? You're the ones who've stolen my things. Firm cognoscit. The Latins never minded taking what was not theirs. Thief! Thief! You stole the train's heart, you did! Just ripped it out and stole it! And now it'll die without a heart! I haven't ripped out anything. Many creatures in this world survive perfectly well without hearts. A train, I believe, would belong to the order just being a fucking pretentious bitch. Yeah, that's me. Are you stupid, mister? Worms don't look like that at all. They have arms and legs and a forehead and 2 hearts, one in his chest and one in his wife's. Worms don't have wives. You're not just a thief, but a dummy too. If worms don't have wives, then who? Oh, he's talking about the worms, not the worms, like in the ground. Got it, I got it. He even fooled me there for a second. If worms don't have wives, then who does the dances? Who makes grass grow? You think it grows by itself? Listen, boy, enough jokes for today. I've come to this town on important business which I cannot conduct without my microscope and my prototype. Please return them to me. Hey, hold on. No need for all the begging and the politeness. Politeness. What did I even do to you anyway? I didn't take nothing. It was all Jekka. My microscopes and prototype are precise, delicate instruments. If they break, they'll only be scrap metal and glass. They'll just die, like the train. You don't want that, do you? I only had the patience for one polite request. I won't repeat it twice. I don't. Then tell me where Jekka's taken them. Jekka's taking the heart back to go fix the train. That way to its face. Am I a snitch now, Mr. Thief? Of course you are. You'd fit right in at the academy, just like the Tellman. Just like Tellman. You've done everything right. No, a snitch is someone who runs off to inform without being asked to do so. You're an honest witness. Yeah, you are, kid. You've done everything right. I move so slowly backwards. Holy fuck. Bromide split open. Lithium split open. My head splitting open from the local air. Damn it all to hell, magnesium split open. I'm so fucking fast. Suitcase on the bottom isn't mine. If they wanted a joyride on the cart, could have at least left the suitcases. I'm so fucking fast, dude. Call me fucking Bachelor. They didn't touch the chemicals, excuse me. Thankfully my analysis kit is safe. Could have accidentally drunk the vitriol. Dude, I'm so fucking fast. What the hell? A shame. All the perfumes of the capital would not sweeten this little town. Mania is peaking. Steady now, Dinkopsy. Find a sedative. I'm going manic. Okay, I'm gonna stop thinking about things. Hey, back off, you! Get away from the girls! And from me, too! I ain't afraid of Uncle Rowan when he boozes up. And I ain't afraid of you neither! I got a knife! You can't hurt us, got it? A knife? Look at that fucking cute face. Boozes up? What the hell are you talking about? I'm not drunk. My nerves are hanging by a thread this thin. Do you want to see what will happen when it finally snaps? I'm not gonna threaten... Dankowski would threaten this kid, though. He would definitely threaten this kid. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, he would. Oh, yeah, he would. Your hands are shaking and you've got those crazy eyes. Uncle Rowan gets those eyes, too, when he reaches for a second bottle in the shaking, and then he starts a fight. But don't even think about starting any trouble with me. I got a real knife, I do. What the hell are you babbling on about? Wait, hold on. If I look like that Uncle Rowan of yours, that means I really do need to cool down first. Give me a moment, I'll take a breather. No, what the hell are you babbling about? And Jekka's got one too. We all got knives. I'm a scientist. I'm here to conduct breakthrough research, not to chase like some mongrel after a bunch of kids, after my suitcases, after the last drop of human dignity left in me. Oof, I get it now. Let me calm down and then we'll talk like normal. Bachelor is not normal. Look at his fucking face. You think he's normal? You think he's fucking normal? Frightening extremes. It's hard for me to talk to people when I'm too apathetic or manic. I need to stabilize my condition first. Bro. My state of mind can be changed with drugs. Some make me more apathetic, some more manic. I need to keep an eye on my mental state and supply of drugs. This guy's literally me. I have a Derringer? Debutante. Two-shot pistol designed by Jacques Debut. Tiny and non-threatening. I'm saving the last bullet for one particular purpose. It's just like me for real. Just... Okay, I don't have it. I don't have any. Fuck. How do I not be manic? I don't have any drugs. I can't use this clock. Freshman's watched. Nika gave this to me on my first day at university. The inscription reads Ad multos annos. Did I look at too many of my broken suitcases on the ground? That's my prototype in their hands. Not. They're not bashing it against the rocks, at least. Kid, you better goddamn give me my freaking my shit back, son. Can I maybe loot these? Holy shit. I can! How do I... Is it just fast forwarding? Do you hear that? It's like a fucking tape being fast forwarded when I run. This is fucking awesome. Okay, water, no. Belladonna, poisonous plant once used to put a comely gleam in one's eyes. Highly toxic, not to be consumed unprocessed. I won't. Tobacco. That gives me mania. Cigarettes are thought to have a calming effect, but nicotine is in fact a stimulant. Addictive. Each use makes the effect weaker. Bromide increases inhibition in the cerebral cortex, which is to say dulls your brain. Sometimes you'll need that. Use. Oh yeah. More at ease. Clear. Let's go. Still? Okay, no. Oh! Oh, duh. I move faster when I'm manic. That's cool. Okay, I have more shit. That's cool. Bullet! Weighs as much as a human life. I don't need these for my pocket debutante pistol. I always keep one last bullet in the chamber. Beetle. Some arthropods live forever, others not even a day, but to children they're all one thing, shiny. Excuse me. Does sprinting change my, You got it, Bachelor, keep going. There's no stamina bar. Okay, listen up, kids. I'm still manic. I got a valerian extract sedative. Sometimes even Bachelor Dankovsky drinks valerian extract just like his grandmother used to. Use.
I can't take it anymore.
You can. You're doing just fine. Okay. Nuh-uh. It's quiet. It's dead already. A dead heart keeps beating for 40 days. That's what my mom says. It couldn't have been dead for that long. Do it. Tack it on. It won't fit in there. It just won't. Told you we should have stuck it in the belly, not in the mouth. Life's in the belly. Everyone knows that. Nope. A locomotive's life sits in the front with the driver. That's where the fire is, so the heart should be too. That's what Boulder told me. What do you have there? Oh, my prototype! Looks like it's still intact. You're Zeka, right? Is that how you say that? I'm just gonna say it like that. Ugh, excuse me. Oh my god, they have eyelashes. Do they have eyelashes in Pathologic too? You're Zeka, right? You're correct. A train's life is in its locomotion, which is housed in the front. Ah, begone, vile snake! You killed the other trains, didn't you? It's 'cause of you. It's 'cause of you they don't come to us no more. Or is it? Yeah, that had a question mark at the end. We were wondering, and we don't know why they keep dying. We had a whole graveyard. They're all rusted up, and they can't go anywhere. And it's all because of you. You stole the train's heart for yourself and carried it away in a suitcase. And now the train's all dead. If the train stopped coming a long time ago, it can't be my fault. I've never been here before, and I'm not very good at stealing hearts. The things I touch do have a tendency to die. You got me there. You said yourself the train's heart is at the front. I rode in a carriage in the middle. How could I get to the heart then? What gave you the idea that my prototype is a train's heart? Well, it's made of iron, isn't it? And it's round. And if I tinker with it, it ticks. Yeah, that means it's a heart. A train's heart. Yes, or a pocket watch, or a bomb, or the Inquisition's insignia. Their symbol is an iron heart. You know, it stands for sensitivity and clarity of mind. That's what people say. Or my damn prototype, which you're going to break any minute now. Without it, the train stopped wailing. Stopped moving, too. That means it's dead. So this is its heart. Obvious, right? Well, that's a bit simplistic. Response to stimuli is just one characteristic of life. It's not exhaustive. I don't know how to make you all understand that my prototype has nothing to do with the train. Look, they're made of different materials. Yeah, keep going, Bachelor. Well, you know, a man doesn't look very shiny on the outside either. And inside he's all red. No, he's right. The body has different layers. But all the meat is made of meat. That's what Grandpa Budak said. Budak! He was close to the kin. I assume he's talking to, yeah, because Grandpa. They wouldn't call Artemy Grandpa, so it's Isidore. Look, my prototype is not the train's heart, and it certainly won't repair it. But it is an interesting thing in itself. So let's make a deal. You give me it back, and I'll tell you how it works. I don't know. There will be corpses in the tale. A whole pile of them. There will be a damsel in the story. In distress, of course. And my genius insufferable assistant will be in the tale. He could drive a saint into the grave with his rage-inducing adherence to details and thinly veiled political insinuations. These corpses, were they stabbed or strangled? The kin must never cut. They only strangle. So if they were stabbed, kin don't do it. Look here. Let me take the prototype. I won't run away. I promise. To wind it up, you need to turn the handle clockwise. Whoa! The capital 2 weeks ago. Do I hear the plague? No. No. No.
People, yes. Got skin, covered in skin. That's what they are. People.
Wow, I love the fucking facial animation. Platon, to prime it, hold this crank and turn it clockwise. Chief, hello? Oh, for crying out loud, your mind's flown away again. My mind and I are planted firmly on the ground. Prime the what now? This morgue is swimming in a gas leak lab from lab... What? Swimming in a gas leak from lab 102! I heard the alarm. Sure you are. Anyway, as I was saying, the crank is stiff. You'll have to use some force. Platon, are you crazy? There's a gas leak. What did you call me in here for? You have to seal the morgue and evacuate, quickly! No, Daniel. What we have to do is load that prototype you're fiddling with and use it to get into the morgue. A woman arose from the dead in there. And it will be, I think you'll agree, extremely frustrating if she dies again. We must get her out. Risen from the dead? An unbelievable fate indeed. Or, unenviable fate indeed. Let me repeat. We have to get out of here. You're already delirious. I was collecting tissue samples to determine the onset of rigor mortis when I heard a noise. I turned around and, holy smokes! He looks like the kind of guy who would say holy smokes, honestly. A woman was sitting up on the gurney, stiff as a poker. Rasp in her throat. I started towards her, but then I smelled the gas and pulled the alarm lever. It wasn't a spontaneous resurrection. Of course it wasn't. These cases always turn out to be lethargy? Lethargy, or catatonia, or apnea. So why not get her yourself? Why call for me? We don't have a second to waste. Chlorine isn't known for bringing back the dead, but if the woman was brought here by mistake, alive perhaps, the gas could have irritated her mucous membranes enough to wake her up. You forget that time with the... What? You forget that time with the animatronic figure. Tellman's wonderful joke for your birthday. I didn't forget it. I wiped it from my mental atlas. What should I do with this device, this prototype, I think you called it? I already told you, but fine, let's go over it again. You're holding an experimental prototype meant to dissipate tuberculosis miasma. Remember the consumption task force? Kaufman, Gorski, Anastain? At least the gas hasn't done you any lasting damage. A million little details as always. That's reassuring. I'd feel even better if we could leave this morgue. Of course I remember in the wake of Bazen, they were... I'm just gonna go with that. Bazen, they were commissioned to make a device to dissipate miasma. But I believe it was meant for something other than tuberculosis. This magnificent gizmo disperses an aerosol of disinfectant. First, you load the prototype. There's bottles of solution in the beige cabinet. Best set it on the table while you load it. You can't do it while you're holding it. I wonder if this will work against chlorine, though considering it was designed for mustard gas. Next, you wind the prototype up. To prime it, hold this crank here and turn it clockwise. The crank is stiff, right? So I have to turn it with some force. And then I just release the contents into the gas. This Anna Stein isn't just a medic, she's a natural-born mechanical engineer. What an ingenious device. Correct. Wind up the crank, then release. The gas should dissipate, theoretically. Wind, release, dissipate. Repeat until you reach our resurrectee. Just remember, the chlorine will keep coming while our supply of solution is finite. Just try to be as efficient as possible, Chief. And what about the deceased woman? Where is she now and in what state? Excuse me. I don't usually do this much talking. You know, I actually like the idea. A true thanatologist ought to step into death every now and then. Keep close to the exit and protect your airways with your hand if you've got nothing better. If I'm not back in 10 minutes, call for help. The formerly deceased woman, Chief. Before the gas became too thick to see through, she was sitting on a gurney at the opposite end of the morgue. From there, I know as little as you do. She may have gone back to being deceased. Or you may have been altogether hallucinated, or you may have altogether hallucinated her. You'd inhaled enough by then, but there's only one way to find out. The chances are infinitesimal, but if we really are dealing with a spontaneous resurrection, and if we lose the patient, I'm going to commit some crime against humanity. Right you are! Pneumatics with mechanical priming. The longer I hold the crank, the stronger the effect. Operation range is supposed to be decent. Clears the miasma in front of it. One load is good for 20 uses. Need to spend fluid wisely. The Morgue corridor is like a maze. To load the prototype, I need a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. Required ingredients are readily available, at least in the Institute. Let me take a sip of water. First thing we teach lab assistants, the best stuff is in the beige cabinets. It should be here, in those beige cabinets. Add the ingredients one by one into the setup and heat it up. Heat, then open the valves. Evaporate. Residue goes into the prototype. Should be enough for 20 uses. Load the prototype. Before you can use the prototype, you need to load it. Ingredients are in the beige, doesn't say beige, cabinet. The loading station is on the table. Wakata! Alright, beige cabinet. Toxin from the Institute. For pest control purposes, kept under lock and key behind 7 seals, used only with a written permit. Stimulant from the Institute. Shortages of stimulants are a persistent issue. Students borrow them to prepare for exams, then forget to return them. How sad. Anesthetic from the Institute. Easy access to an endless supply of pharmaceuticals can lead one to addiction. More. I'll take them. Some for later. Load the prototype. The disinfectant solution consists of 3 ingredients: stimulant, anesthetic, and toxin. I need to put the items into the slots, then press the load button. Wakarimasu! No. Bam. Bing. Bong. Should be good. Prototype successfully loaded. What's this guy's name? I forget. Prototype. Hold left mouse to charge. Release when the pendulum stops. Hiya! 19. Scary over here. I gotta go through here. Am I in it? Oh my god, I don't think so. Nothing in these beige cabinets. Ah! Get away! 16. Bullet! I'm coming, lady. There she is. She got up off of the gurney. Konnichiwa. Looks like Grace. Are you Death? You have Death's eyes. I have the eyes of a man who's just walked through 40 meters of poisonous gas without protective goggles. Dead people don't cough, which means you're still alive. For now. Give me your hand. Talking can wait. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. Can you hear me? Focus on me. Hold on to my voice. Try to stay awake. Don't speak, you'll inhale even more poison. You can tell me everything you've seen in your how do you say that? Posthumous visions later. Someone in chat look that up. We need to get out of here once. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. What does that mean? It means that when you die, there's neither life nor death, but something else entirely. That if trains were worms, they'd tunnel toward you underground. It's just nonsense. That woman was disoriented and hallucinating. Like a coin falling on its edge? Or a Mobius strip? You shouldn't concern yourself with such things, though. Can I have my prototype back? Take it. It spins all boring, clockwise only. Grandpa Simon has clocks that spin every which way. Besides, the train's already dead. Couldn't save it in time. Look, it's blowing its whistle, still smoking. That's alive as it gets. That's... What? That's alive as it... Should be as alive as it gets, right? You understand transplantation, at least a bit. Indeed, a heart can't survive outside the body. Grandpa Simon, you mean Simon Kane? I'm here to meet him, actually. We've only got one grandpa between us. What are those special clocks he has? I've been told he lives in the Crucible with his family. Can you tell me the shortest route there? Is he really immortal? I'm sick of this game. Go away. We're gonna play cat in an old hat. I love that book. We still have time before the sun sets. It's fucking 8:41 in the morning, dude. Wait, what about my microscope? I'll trade you another tail for it. We don't have your microscope. I didn't expect you to know that word. Even some people in the capital don't know it. Where is it then? If the prototype is in my right hand, the microscope... What? Oh, if the prototype is my right hand, the microscope is my left. I can't collect data without it. The dogheads must have taken it. Khan and Nocton got a deal. All the war spoils get split down the middle. They wouldn't care about hearts, not in any of their many faces. Why would they need another one? What does your microscope do? Is it alive? Dogheads, Khan, and Nocton? A heart and a face? I don't understand a single word. A microscope is a small... That's 'cause you're kinda silly, mister. Those are all simple words. Right. I suppose you passed my belongings along to some other gang, and I need to go get them. I need to go to them to get my microscope back, am I right? Khan must have given it to Capella as a gift. Are you stupid? After what happened to that stained glass? No, Khan wouldn't have given it to her. If it's something that changes things when you look through it, he must have given it to Grandpa Simon. Grandpa Simon loves things like that. Khan wouldn't give it to anyone, not before he looks at it himself, or after either. But he's honest, even if he's wicked. He'd give it back to the owner. If you find him in town, he'll deal fair. Where can I find him? Well, if they brought your microkaleidoscope into the polyhedron, you won't see it again. No use looking there. Try the stairways to heaven. The dogheads like them. Think they look like polyhedron. There's one right here in the maw. You know, after this conversation, with its Capella's, Khan's, polyhedrons, I'm beginning to see the shape of the world you live in. It sounds complicated, but it can't be worse than human anatomy, can it? Thank you. God, he moves so slowly. Oh, I lost all my, I'm back to normal now. Got the prototype. In the capital, it just seemed like an amusing trinket. But I hate to lose a unique invention, especially one so dear to Platon. Lost the microscope. The second tool was stolen by a different gang of children. I'll have to search the town for it. Not the guided tour I hoped for. Okay, there's a stairway to heaven. Is that it? Where's my, Okay. All right, to there I go, I suppose. I should be careful about thinking about things. Hello there. I'm gonna go talk to you, Mr. Worm. Hello. In the bishop. In the bishop. What an interesting mask you have. Orbis mirabilis plena est. I see they're making preparations for some kind of festival at the station. Go away, Snake Man. You've got sharp heels. What's with your face? Looks more like a congenital disease than an injury. Some kids ran through here with my belongings. Did you see them? We gaze at the earth. Do not pull us away from the earth. Is that a threat? I sure hope not. I don't take kindly to threats. Then I shall not presume to divert your attention any further. I met a worm. He was a wormy man. Lumpy man. I've heard of an elephant man. Is this the worm man then? I've only seen such poor disfigured creatures in an anatomical theater. Huh? Anatomical theater. Sold his car. Oh, here's where Burak was. Okay. Jacob Kirk and what was his name? Ferdinand. Such a harmless fellow he was. Never hurt a fly in his life. And the Ripper slashed him to ribbons like the rest of them anyway, the brute. You must give these unfortunate souls the proper burial they deserve. Then find the Ripper and give him a burial befitting a beast. Alright. I got this. Kuleke Kunud. Do not act rashly. Give Kirik to me. I'll pay you back in kind, in herbs, in blood. What happened here? What do you mean, give Kirik to you? Do you want to take the corpse? I don't mean to alarm you, but you have holes in your dress by the size of another dress. The Ripper's come to town. The father killer, Burak. He was always a wild one. But then Mara Shabnak lay with him in the steppe and whispered things in his ear to make him water the earth with blood. As soon as he got off the train, he went on his murder spree. He killed Jacob Steric. He killed Kirk. He killed the harmless birdie. He's a monster. So, I wonder if it looks like Artemy was on the same train Dankovsky was. It's an interesting connection. I guess it makes sense. There's only like one train that goes into town at the start of the game. But I never made that connection before. I thought I had come alone, or almost alone, but I definitely don't recall a mad Ripper on the train with me. And people scoff at me for saying our land abounds with analytical minds. Did you deduce all that simply from inspecting the corpses, including the fornication in the steppe? Mara Shabnak. Who's that? He arrived on the freight train. Took the back door like a thief in the night. Excuse me. That freight train was bringing medicine, sweets, and coffins. So the Ripper must have hid away in a coffin. Or else Shabnak would have torn him apart in the steppe. It's actually pretty accurate if you played the intro of Pathologic 2. No, that was the other guy. That was this fucking guy in the in the different guy, but the same model in the coffin. Fucking weirdo. You just said that Shabnak copulated with him, but now he's hiding from her in a coffin? Only 2 sentences into this conversation and I already want to shoot myself. Beyonte, hear me out. Blood of my Udurg. Suak sings of a fierceness. a sharpness inside the one you call Kirik. Give his body to me. He is dead to you anyway. You will bury him, and he will rot away until nothing is left. I will bury him, and Suok will eat him, and drink his fierceness and his sharpness, and sing an Ubeheni Dun, an herb song in gratitude. She'll give us twire, and will brew us lots of twirin. She will give us ashen swish, the harshest of the herbs. Be Kileneb. Ashen swish is a cruel herb, a bad herb. It thrives on blood and spite. Suok sings that we will need plenty of swish soon. Yours is a burial into emptiness, but mine will be a burial into Suok's womb. I am at your feet. Hein Kunud. Good people, give me the one you call Kirk. Should we give her the body, maybe? You didn't seem to have any family and without them in the picture, I guess it doesn't matter if we bury him or the kin do. Who knows? Suppose we do get a great crop of twire. I was under the impression that who buries who actually matters quite a lot in traditional cultures. Are corpses used as fertilizer often around these parts? But they aren't just going to bury him. They'll desecrate him until not even Shabna can recognize what's left. That's what you're going to do, isn't it? Isn't it, step girl? Say it! And don't you dare try to lie to us. Excuse me. I am at your feet, Hein Kunud. Good people. I promise there will be no desecration. We will take his name so it holds his sharpness no longer, and we will lower him into Suok's womb. Everyone will forget him. Forget the wicked murderer Kirk. That says Kirik. I've been calling him Kirk. Kirik. And only Ashen Swish will remain. I knew there was a catch. Wicked or not, you can't just bury a person without their name. Everyone has a right to a memory, if nothing else. But he really was a wicked man. The rare times someone remembers him at all, they never have anything good to say. Perhaps it's for the best if everybody forgets him. What an ethnographic gold mine you've got here. It's a shame I'm not an anthropologist. You could at least ask her to get up from her knees. This is awkward. They'll take the name of this Kirik? What does that mean? I get the sense Bachelor really isn't interested in this conversation very much. I mean, none of my responses say that directly, but I just feel like Bachelor. Maybe he would be kind of interested in this other culture. Let's hand over the body. I'd rather avoid a falling out with the kin. It will only lead to more trouble down the line. What do you think, stranger? You're asking me? You look important. Maybe you even have some brains, too. The body of a victim who met a violent end must be withheld for the purposes of a forensic examination, even if a beautiful young woman asks otherwise. Once a person dies, their body is no more than a collection of molecules and tissues. Excuse me. Any opportunity to put it to some use is a stroke of fortune. Corpus non est templum. I don't care one way or the other. Yeah, I feel like if he was murdered, I should probably keep his body for investigation. Death came to this town today. Such great death, the likes of which have never been seen before. Today will be a fearsome day. Tomorrow, even more so. And on the third day, fear itself will die. And without Ashen Swish, we will die too. I came to this town today. That's all that matters. I have to say that all these prophecies are making me uneasy. I came to this town. Ripper, a murderer came to town alongside me. Luckily, I am prepared to fight death in all its guises. Golem of Bones. The locals believe in a Shabnak, a murderous step golem in the guise of a woman. It's like I've stepped out of time, not just traveled far from home. I didn't ask about the Shabnak at all, but I guess they're gonna give me an explanation anyways. Holy mother of smokes. What? Gawkers. Corpses always a trap. Is he talking about the... Avert your eyes, disgusting bachelor. You can't press M again to turn the map off. You have to press escape. District movement restricted in the demo. See the full game for the full map. Thanks. Okay. Oh yeah, aren't they doing like a weird fucking like transit thing? Like you're not gonna be able to really free roam. I guess. That's interesting. I forgot about that. I don't get thirsty, right? Yeah, no. It's not a survival game. It's just a fucking... Oh, here are all the coffins. What do you think, Bachelor? You have any thoughts about this? Can never have too many coffins. Birdies, birdies, gather ye here around the marble nest. That's what the thing was called. They're imported here? Why? I suppose there aren't many trees in the steppe. Konnichiwa.
A fool's tongue
it's
is
Griff.
long enough to hang them.
Or grief. Would you look at that? A customer. Keep walking, customer. This shop's appointment only, and I don't recall your name on the list. From a distance, they looked just like coffins. Fashionista. Huh? What did? It looked like a giant bird was nesting by the train. He's talking about the... I think I saw a fucking... What are they called? Executor? But what are they... Yeah. The tragedian and executor, right? I think I saw him through the little thing. Looked like a giant bird was nesting nearby. Birdies, birdies, gather ye here round the marble nest. I can't recall where that quote is from. Just the coffins. I couldn't believe there were so many. I thought I was dreaming. I saw something with a face. What? I'm not sure of anything right now. There can never be too many coffins. That's what he said when I looked at it. Quit trying to scare us. Better yet, have a look. We've got plenty of shops in town, but our warehouse keeper here can get it for you wholesale. Just look at these boots he snagged. Scarlet! They're pretty. Are they from the capital? I expect a romantic soul like yours would be more interested in the Scarlet Pimpernel than Scarlet books. I don't know what that is. From a coffin. A coffin's the best when you need a chest. A checkpoint guard wouldn't dare open it up, out of respect. It's inhumane. Meanwhile, it's overflowing with 100 pairs of scarlet Saffiano leather boots, tax and duty-free. Saffiano leather? Those are bog-standard military-issue boots that have been dyed wrong. You're right about one thing. It's no good shying away from death. One can't understand a thing they refuse to look at. So, you smuggle contraband in coffins? You a tax inspector? I can't imagine a duller job. No, but it doesn't mean I approve of illicit trade. Keep your nose out of other people's coffins, then. Once someone goes in, who knows what happens? Maybe they never die. Maybe they never existed at all. Of course, if I start poking around coffins, how will you exploit the public's fear of death for your smuggling operation? Excuse me. Indeed. No one knows what happens to someone once they go into a coffin, but I intend to find out. Do what you want, but those boots are no Saffiano leather. Name straight, you tell him. Grief. Grief. This town lives on imports, so here the warehouse keeper is king. He says the contents of coffins are not always what they seem. I wonder. How y'all doing in chat? I have 8 people watching, or 7? And no one said anything. That's okay, you don't have to. You could just watch with me. You know, enjoy the company, but Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Enjoy your Saffiano leather boots. Oh no, he wasn't here. Was he? Brilliant. Okay. Guess I'm here now. Alright, where, oh right, we're going to the Stairway to Heaven. Oh my! Material world. The mind is affected by E interactions with specific objects. They are easy to spot if you enter Q concentration mode. Kick? Do I want to do that? I'm gonna go so manic. Check this out. Yeah!
Forget that there's so much of the world.
Thank you, Dankovsky. Okay, so the meta is kind of... Dude, look at this! Whoa! Okay, so the meta is kind of... If you have a lot of mania, you can move faster. Dog heads. Konnichiwa. Bah, my good little bull, blunt-mouthed, broad-browed, please forgive us. You're silly, Eze. And you always have been. He's returning to Boss Tudak, to Bodo. We're leading him into the bosom of his mother and father. Why are you asking him for forgiveness? Because Boss Tudak is dead, Aina. This little bull's whole life, he didn't know that the most beautiful creature, the immortal Boss Tudak, was waiting for him. And now that he knows, Boss Tudak is dead, Buha will find his father's silent corpse. How can we not pity him? Who died? I thought there was some kind of festival happening in town, but you're just talking about death. Boss Tudak, the father of all Katenge people and bulls. We ask Sok to bring him back. You're the silly one, Aina. Sok didn't eat Boss Tudak. How could she? He's bigger than her, stronger than her. The immortal can't be killed. He chooses death himself. We ask Boss Turak to change his mind and come back to us, his children. Is Boss Turak some kind of mythical creature? What happened? Exactly. Well, actually, some animals, like lobsters, don't undergo natural aging and death, but they can still be killed by external forces. What a coincidence. You're buying an immortal, and I came to... You're burying an immortal, and I came to study one. Interesting they're doing the lower speedrun here. Oh. Stream? Hello? You guys doing okay? Seems to be buffering a little bit. I don't know, maybe it was just that was just on my end. Why don't we get the lore? Boss Turok is the father of all... she just said that. All Katange, people and bulls. Oh, how can I explain? We brides walk barefoot so we can always hear his heart. Tonight it stopped beating. His children are afraid without their fathers, so we ask him to respond, but I feel he has died. A fang or a claw was thrust into him. I feel the wound bleeding. Rust has soaked into him. I feel the rot squelching underfoot. Quiet, both of you. You know nothing. Boss Turok can die only from gloom. We will cheer him up, feed him, and show him our joy. We will bring the last roaches to his bosom. Then he will remember us and return to us. Clearly your Boss Turok is a mythologim. What? I don't know what that means. But it must have some basis. I wonder what. Maybe you felt the aftershock of an earthquake? They sometimes occur in the Northeast. So the secret to immortality was to smile and to put aside sorrow. So this bull is meant to be sacrificed? Excuse me. Mother Bordeaux is a blind, loving mother, the warmth of the earth. But Boss Turok not only bore us, he watched over us. We lived under his watch. Now the town is without a beholder. Asgalag Kun. We're all blind worms now. Mugar, bad. A worm is a worm. A human is a human. A human isn't meant to see, to build. Look around, beholder. What do you see? A town where the What? That's me. A town where the sacrifice of live animals is permitted in a residential area. That Simon Kane's immortality will most likely turn out to be superstitious nonsense too. You? You said the beholder is Boss Turok. Who am I to contend with him? Any gaze might turn out to be Boss Turok's gaze. These things cannot be foreseen. You haven't looked closely. Go further, see our celebration. Look at the last Oroches. The fuck is Oroches? I have no idea what he's saying. What do you see in all this? Tell Guga afterwards. Guga! How could I forget Guga? Well, at least it's pleasant to look at your girls. An Orochus. Oh, maybe it's a K. CH. Orochus. Orochus. I don't know. I've never seen this word before. It's a big bull. It's a big bull, right? I'll look whether I want to or not. How could I forget Guga? I must talk to Guga. Yes, da. Ii Guga desu ne. Go! Oh. The plague. What does it say? Break. And I've got enough mania as it is. I'd like to study them, so this bloating is a common condition here. Truly astonishing phenomena can still be found in remote corners of our own country. Such beautiful movements. Dancers? They've tied ribbons all over town and incense burns everywhere. Or is this just what the steps smells like? This fucking giant bull here. Boss Turok? Is this you? Yeah. You, hello. My eyes touch you, beholder. I'd rather they didn't. It's plausible, anatomically speaking, but psychologically, I expect at least a decade of trauma. Huh? What was that? I just saw some sort of... Behold, as I hurry off to find my microscope. Uh, What did you see, beholder? Why are you calling me that, beholder? Or, I guess he's asking it like, why are you calling me that, beholder? I saw rot and plague miasma spreading from a carcass, and a sanitation squad burning it with fire. Everything around groaned and died as if I were in the midst of an outbreak. I had a fleeting hallucination. Strange, I usually can only induce such things in laboratory conditions. I see a bull sacrificed in a civilized town square. Fascinating. Twire blooms. Swervy blooms. White whip, too. You're not from here. You're not used to it. The head sings, the eyes open up. The flowering of local herbs affects the mind. Good to know. Was the bull in the square some sort of parable? Was the bull in the square some sort of parable? That's what I just asked. Ah, so you're a parrot as well as a worm. Birdies, birdies, gather ye here round the marble nest. For a moment, its shape reminded me of the town itself. Oh, spoilers, Danikovsky. Jeez, keep a lid on it. They already explained it to me. They're taking it to Bols Turok for his entertainment. Yes. Symbolic. Exhaustive. Tasteless. Too obvious. What? This track is awesome, by the way. Thank you for your vision, beholder. You see more widely than others. We will remember this. If you see something else unexpected, don't be afraid. It's just the eyes adjusting to our current place and time. Keep moving forward. I haven't even done anything yet, but I'm already helping. What a stand-up guy I turned out to be. I pity the Academy... What? Pity the Academy thinks otherwise. Literae non dans panem, sed aperiunt mundum. So desu ka? Oi! We gotta hurry. It's already 10 o'clock. Here he is. Oh, and fucking Immortel. What's his name? Mark Immortel.
Actors are desperate, hungry creatures, ready to trade off mother and father for another round of applause.
Oh, there you are. Finally, I thought you'd forgotten our agreement. I hope you're ready. Have you memorized your lines? What lines? Of course I did. I always have 2 or 3 lines ready in my mind, and I choose one before responding. Whoa! Breaking the... Who's surprised? I don't have time to read any lines. I'm trying to get my microscope back. Have you seen any kids conspicuously carrying luggage? I take no joy in seeing another player who likes to improvise. Your charge is but to read your lines and not invent them. That's me, always improvising. Wait, is this really the guy? Looks about the same, but outfit's all wrong. Did our guy wear a coat? This costume is more suited to an antagonist. This coat is the latest fashion in the capital, I'll have you know. Funny, fashion advice from a man in a bird suit. Looked in a mirror lately? I'm more of an anti-hero than an antagonist. I presume you know the difference. That makes you an ideal candidate for our anti-production. I am Mark Immortel, director of the local theater. And you are? Daniel Dankovsky, doctor. Just arrived from the capital. I'm looking for the kids who stole my microscope. I really don't have time for this. A good day, sir. I have a little time to chat. Magnifico! You see, the actor we've been waiting an eternity for has decided to sabotage the rehearsal. You would do us a massive, titanic favor by replacing him, even if it's just for a little while. 12 days or so? Of course, I'd be delighted to. I've dreamt of acting on stage since I was a boy. What must I do? I don't have time for this. Truth be told, I don't care for the theater. Still, what's the man in the bird suit doing here? This is abnormal. I don't have time for this. A shame, truly. Our troupe just lost our primo uomo. Huh? Primo uomo. The lead exits the stage, and we must carry on without him. We do. I say again, he is no leading man. He is unfit to even play a villain. At best, a background character, a body, standing there to fill the stage. It is the step healer's son who ought to take the role, or that young girl who crawled out of her grave. They have such pathos and such fervor. What does this one have? A coat. I've had enough of your jabs. Good day, sir. The theater is outmoded, soon to be replaced by a cinema, so movies exist. Okay, we're putting together the timeline. So movies exist. Soon to be replaced by cinema. So we must assume it's early 1900s, super late 1800s, possibly leaning more early 1900s because of the guns. I've had enough of your fucking jabs, sir. What's going on here? The doghead is... Fuck do you want? The world's a stage. Oh no, the big city immersive theater and fourth wall breaking gimmicks infiltrated this place as well. One aspect of progress I'd hope to escape. Okay. I'm just gonna move past that. Impossible geometry. I found what looks like a stairway leading toward the heavens. How does it stay upright? I hope the children who stole my microscope are there. Fucking whistling at me? What do you want? If you could travel through time, would you go to the future or the past? The past. I'd like to get to know the philosophers of antiquity. The past. 10 years ago, maybe, when everything could still have been prevented. The near future, to see what humanity has wrought. A future so distant that not even someone with my vivid imagination could fathom it. I live in the present. What would the Bachelor say? Bachelor Dankovsky, he would surely... can I say, I don't know, I haven't thought about it. Oh. The past, 10 years ago, maybe, when everything could still have been prevented. Grandpa Simon used to say that days are like hopscotch. Usually they go one after another, but sometimes there's two side by side, and sometimes you have to jump backwards. Does Simon Kane know many games? Did you steal my microscope? That device with the shiny tube? I did, yeah, but I gave it to Phil. He's over there on the stairway. How do these stairs stand without support? They stand like the polyhedron does. You keep bringing up this polyhedron. Well, whatever sort of creature it is, I can't wait until later. Bye, kid. See you later. And earlier, as it happens. What? Bye, kid. See you later and earlier, as it happens. Sure, dude. What the fuck does that mean? Hello? I am not okay. What's up, dogs? Oh my fucking microscope! Well, what is it? Can you see the future? Let me look too. Gimme, gimme! Oh my god, why is he so close to me? Wait your turn, Pipsqueak. Just let me take one look and then I'll give it back. Ew, there's a bunch of bugs and little hairs. Doesn't look like much of a future. Why are you using your dog's eye look? You're not an animal, you know. Yeah, but an animal might see further, though. Excuse me. Good news, the microscope has been found. Bad news, it's being mauled by a pack of wild dogs. Oh, the horror. Need some help, kids? I can teach you how to use this thing. Here, let me show you. Sorry to interrupt, but you should either play pretend as dogs or astronomers. Doing both at once is a bit overboard, stylistically speaking. Oh, it's you! Hey, your thingamajig's busted. It doesn't show anything, just some bugs and weird little hairs. Maybe that is the future. Like, in many, many years. Nothing will remain of us on Earth but bugs and hair. It's very sad if you think about it. Is this the girl? Or the guy? Because I think it just panned over from, like, the other side of the fucking staircase. Or this platform that we're on. What makes you think that it shows the future? It only shows bugs and hairs because you're pointing at it. You're pointing it at bugs and hairs. Didn't any of you kids go to school? Do you not know how a microscope works? Does this town even have a school? What makes you think that it shows the future? Yeah, that was the girl who just talked. See all these different glass pieces inside? Glass like this shows the future when you look through it. Everyone knows that. Grandpa Simon loved making all sorts of things with glass. I've only seen thingamajigs like this at his place. Why'd you steal from Grandpa Simon, you bastard? That's why we stole it back from you. It's called justice. You know Simon Kane? I've come here to see him. That is my microscope. I brought it with me from the capital, and you stole it from my luggage. That's called theft. What, you don't know, mister? He doesn't know. Spit it out, you monster! Where'd you get this thingamajig from? What did you do to Simon? It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I was on my way to go visit Simon, and I'd already be there if it weren't for you. Please give me back the microscope. It's a very delicate instrument. Calm down, boy. Please don't shout. What's going on? What don't I know? This conversation is making me realize why I never became a father. Give it back. Give it back. Will you stop whining? If you want it back so bad, what will you give us for it? Just give him back the thingamajig and let him go on his merry way. It's broken anyhow. Can't see the future at all. Ugh, excuse me. No, no, no. Grandpa Simon taught us what doesn't take effort doesn't deserve effort. If we just give him back the thingamajig, there's no effort in that. I can give you a cuff on the head for it. Will that be enough effort? I have a pocket watch on a chain, and it definitely shows the future. Let's make a deal. Come on, let's see it. Ooh, how nice. And how does it show the future? With this, you will always know what time it is. so you know what time it will be in an hour, or 2, or even 3, which means you know the future. Oh, you're clever, mister. Alright, give us your watch. But show us how your thingamajig works, will you? We're still curious. First, the trade. The watch for your thingamajig. For the thingamajig. I mean, for the microscope. Then I'll show you. Hold on, I need to check if it's broken first. You might have been using it to hammer nails. Oh, my fucking microscope. I can't crouch. Fill. To trade an item, I need to put it into the barter slot. If I want something, I need to give something in return. I can do this by putting the items in the cells on my inventory side. Sorry, this is the most I've talked in ages. A little tired already. My throat hurts. I've been going almost for 2 hours now. I want to take a sip of water. I might have to take a little break here soon. People won't agree to trade if I offer items less valuable than whatever I'm asking for. You want this bullet? I know you guys like this in Pathologic 6. Was that worth 3? Bug is 4. The watch is 3. I'll give him the watch. I'll probably want this other stuff, I'm sure. Oh yeah! Good shit, kids. Thanks. Appreciate it. Capital 2 weeks ago. Oh, is this, Oh no, there's a girl there. Not Platon. Konnichiwa!
They'll go to any length.
Oh, that was the...
But our lengths are longer.
That was the dead girl, I think. She looked like Grace. Seraphima. Please, hold on a little longer. Even after the inhalation therapy, the swelling won't go down immediately. Chief, finally! Where have you been? The woman you rescued from the morgue is conscious, but she might not stay that way. You're still very weak. It's amazing that she's standing at all with the amount of gas she inhaled. What's the hurry? The burden of leadership. You owe something to everyone, and everyone will find you at fault. It's good to see you too. It's good to see you too, Seraphima. It's amazing she's standing at all with the amount of gas she inhaled. Step aside with me for a moment, Chief. I checked the morgue records. A body matching her description was declared dead last night. It could be a coroner's oversight or bureaucratic error. People make mistakes all the time. This doesn't prove anything. We're searching... Oh, God, sorry. I have to take a little break after this section. Splash some water in my face. Get up and stretch. Oh, God. We're searching across the country for miraculous resurrections, and one springs up right under our feet in our own morgue? That's irony for you. Don't awaken the thrill of the hunt just yet. If this is indeed what we both think it is, we need to keep cool heads. Oh no, yeah, this one. I'm not claiming it does, but imagine for a second. No, let's stick to the facts. I spoke to the orderly on duty last night. He also claimed our subject showed no signs of life, and Platon himself was there when she woke up. Our subject? Slow down, Seraphima. We don't yet have proof she meets Thanatica's criteria. When I reached this woman through the poisonous fog, she herself insisted that she had died. It's not proof, but she must have had some reason to think it. In any case, this is far more interesting than our weekly hysterics insisting they witnessed their own resurrections. It's not proof, but she must have some reason to think it. We can't miss this opportunity. Unfortunately, the subject is having trouble speaking. All that time in the gas has weakened her voice. I've rinsed her mucous membranes and performed inhalation therapy, but we can't conduct an extensive interview. Shame. A first-hand account could point us in the right direction, but there's always a physical examination.